Hey you guys, it's your girl Jade, and welcome to episode 4 of my new short series, Decoding Religion. So today's episode is all about my ancestors. So one of the things that I truly believe in the Bible and in the Quran, there are a list of my ancestors. Now these people are very important people because they are the chosen of the Most High. Only because they heard the call. So we all have potential to be chosen if we decide to actually listen when we're called. So that's an important thing in itself, since the Bible is a history book. Since who you come from is very important in this lifetime. Your family is so important. The mindset that you have about your family is important as well. And if you believe that you come from righteous individuals, or you know that, then that will have a different effect on your life, on your overall lifestyle. So say we told children at a very young age that you come from kings and queens, that child will have a different outlook on life as a whole. And that's how I feel when I read the sacred books and I know that my family members and my ancestors are in there. I treat people different. I act differently towards people, because I have a legacy to uphold. That's what I believe. And I know that I'm here to please God and not to please any human being on this planet. And that's what my ancestors believed as well. Abraham, he was not a part of any religion. He was just a righteous individual, and he followed what God told him to do. So that's just powerful in itself, because I believe that religions today, they are separating the people when we are all one. So just to think that long ago, in the beginning of it all, there were no religions, that's a completely different mindset when you really think about that. Another thing that I also believe in is prayer. Now, my ancestors prayed to God. And when we say God, that's just a term used in today's society to show that we are speaking of this higher life form. But God is a God of many names. Jehovah, Elohim, Allah. The list goes on and on. The merciful, the beneficent. So I do believe that there's only one true living God in this universe. And when you pray to him, you are acknowledging that he exists. And you are acknowledging that you need him. You are nothing without him. It's like when we were all in our mom's bellies, we would be nothing without our mom. We wouldn't even be here, actually, without feeding on her energy while we were inside of that stomach. Like, you were connected to her for a reason. So you are nothing you wouldn't even be created without her. But in the larger aspect of everything, humans are nothing without their creator. And God, being the ultimate life source for everything, it's very important that we acknowledge him and that we show that we are always listening or ready for whatever messages that he is preparing for us. I don't pray to my ancestors because my ancestors were people just like me. They were trying to figure out life just like me. They were human beings. They had to eat. They made mistakes just like me. So to pray to them would be to pray and worship a being that didn't even have it all figured out themselves. They were not perfect. And in fact, I like to look a little deeper into it and say, who did they look to help them in their time of needs? During any phases in your life, you really need to look to someone else a lot of times. And another human being, they could let you down. They're not always there when you need them. But God He's always listening, and He's always there to provide for you. So my ancestors prayed to the higher being, and He answered them. Okay? Now, I have a lot of ancestors, as we all do. All of your ancestors were not righteous people. I'm sure everyone may have had rapists or robbers in their family tree. They could have had thieves in their family tree. So if we are praying to our ancestors, we need to be sure, like, who are you? You need to think about this. Who are you actually praying to? You could be praying to these unrighteous individuals, and they could be influencing you in the wrong manners. They could be guiding you to do the wrong things or to live like them. I don't want to live like any other person. I love who I am, who God created me to be. And if I was to follow anyone, it would be the one who created everything, because He already has everything figured out. There's nothing new under the sun. Everything in this world actually came from these original texts. So that's another important thing to think about. That being said, this episode of Decoding Religion has been about my ancestors. And how, yes, they are important. They paved the way for me to do many things. Their energy may be surrounding me, they may be with me, but they are not someone that I pray to. I cherish them, and I respect and learn from their past experiences, which they left behind for me, written in a form that I could read and understand. But they were people just like me. Amazing people. So, this has been episode 4 of Decoding Religion. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.